Hey guys, so it's been a few weeks. Today is August 1st, 2015. I am 11 days post-op, and last time I came at you, I was prepping for surgery and I was nervous, and so it's been a little bit, but I'm sure you can understand. I am single, I'm doing this all by myself. So when I'm not working, all of my time was dedicating to getting ready to go to Mexico and have a surgery. And since then, I've just kind of been trying to reacclimate to my life and heal up a little bit. So I'm going to try to make this semi-brief. I'm just going to touch on some general things. If you would like me to go in depth about my trip into Mexico and all that stuff, let me know. Okay, so excitingly enough, I was able to fit into the airplane seats of Alaska Airlines in first class. Thank God. I was so scared. I thought for sure that I wouldn't be able to fit. And a shout out to Alaska Airlines anyway, because before I boarded the first flight, I asked them if I could actually sneak on board for a hot second and see if I could actually fit before everybody else was boarding, because I didn't want to be like completely humiliated. And they let me, and that was really nice. And I fit, and it was great. I was also afraid about the seatbelt extenders because I have never flown while I've been this big, and I didn't know if they would actually fit. They totally fit, and they had room to spare, and let me tell you, my waist is way more than like 60 inches. So if you're I know, don't judge me, but anyways, so if you're kind of in the same situation, I have we're talking like plenty of extra, so don't stress about that if you haven't been in that situation. Trip to Mexico, had the surgery, came back. In recovery in Mexico, I wasn't hungry, and it was a real struggle getting liquids in. And that they didn't sound appealing, and it wasn't like a full feeling. It was just like I can't, and I can't. I wish I could explain that better. It just wasn't an easy task to do, and I am still working on getting all my liquids in. That's like my biggest priority. I don't even think I've hit 64 ounces yet. Now everybody's different. Some people have no problem swigging away and it's fine. Some people gradually build up to it. Me, I think the highest I've gotten so far was like 2 days ago, and it was like 51 ounces. And I have been keeping track of, let me grab it real quick if I can not make a complete mess of everything. I'm one of those people who I just got my first smartphone like a week or two before surgery, and I understand that's super awesome and stuff, but I'm a tactile person, a kinesthetic person, and I'm also very visual. But I like having something that I can actually write down. So I bought a little planner where I keep track of my stuff, and I do it on the daily, and I have been doing it on the daily. And what I keep track of is what vitamins I'm taking. I'm currently taking Nexium, which is like a heartburn thing. And this is something I didn't know. Maybe y'all know it, but my dog is wanting to say hello. Hello. I was asking the doctor because I wasn't feeling very nauseous after surgery, and I wasn't having heartburn. I was like, do I need to take this Nexium, whatever, if I'm not having heartburn? And he's like, yeah, it kind of helps protect your stomach because, and I'm not going to say it 100% right, but something like, because the staples in your stomach can cause some irritation, etc. So to negate that irritation, it's good to take the Nexium or some sort of acid reflux thingy to kind of keep that under control. I'm taking vitamin D just because I'm a whitey, and I've always been low on vitamin D. So I'm like, well, I'm going to start taking vitamins, I might as well. Obviously a sublingual B12, and I tried to take some Centrum, like crushed up and stuff like that, and put it in water and make it all nice and pretty. No, it's disgusting crushed, and you can taste every micro bit of sand ever, and no, it was disgusting. So I broke down yesterday and actually bought some gummies because at least I could shove those down. And as well, they're not as potent as the Centrum with all of the vitamins that I'm wanting. At least it'll give me something until I get to the phase of eating where I can actually have kind of solid foods. Today is my first day on full liquids. My doctor had me on 10 days clear liquids, which I just got off of, and I'll be on full liquids for the next 10 days before I go into like pureed and all that stuff. Also in here I keep track of how many ounces of liquids I get in and how much protein I get in during the day. I haven't got a ton of protein in yet. I think my highest, I generally average 30 no problem because of my protein drink. My protein drink is 30 in 8 ounces, so that's pretty cool. But like yesterday I got 45 grams of protein, and that's the highest I've gotten so far, so I'm working on it. I've been living off of water, different flavored water, like Powerade Zero and Jello. So today is the first day. I mean, I could have had soup and things like that, but I'm like, soup does not sound good, and it's 106 freaking degrees where I am right now. It just doesn't sound good. And popsicles, sugar-free. And so much for this being short, eh? It's like 7 minutes. But we're gonna keep on going, by God. So now I introduced sugar-free pudding back into my diet, and I'm super excited about it. I put my unflavored protein powder in there, so I'm getting at least 4 or 5 grams per something. My dog is going to annoy me. Maya, do not chew that right now. It's very loud, yes. Okay, you can have it in a moment. Thank you. Okay, so what was I saying? I don't know. Protein? Yeah, protein. So there's that. I bought some yogurt. I'm not a big fan of yogurt, but I'm hoping that I'll get used to it, right? And I'm just gonna kind of chill out on those 2 things for the moment and see how I do with them. So far I'm doing well. As far as my weight goes, I was just gonna wait for like the monthly, because I don't have a scale in my house that's big enough to actually weigh me, and you know, like, I don't want to be obsessed with the scale because I get really obsessed really easy. But I actually broke down on day 8, so 8 days post-op, and I went to my gym. I need to be going there more anyway. I went to my gym and I weighed myself. Now, this is not typical, and I hesitate to say it because I feel like people are going to compare themselves to it, but it's not, and I do not expect this trend to continue whatsoever. I'm in complete denial about it as it is, so I only say it out there to track my own personal, and to maybe encourage other people that maybe it's possible. But please do not hold yourself to this, because I was hoping for 6 pounds, because in my research I had found, you know, watching YouTube videos and other people, they average maybe like 6 pounds, maybe 12, you know, the first week or so. Your body's kind of getting used to stuff. My surgery weight was 376 and a half pounds, so 376.5. So I jump on my scale at the gym 8 days post-op, and I am 356.5. which is a 20-pound loss in 8 days. I can't even wrap my brain around that. I'm very thankful for that, and I do not expect that to ever happen again. But it was crazy. It was mind-blowing to me. So I'm 11 days post-op. I will weigh in again on Wednesday. I don't know how that will go, but we'll see. As far as recovery goes, it's been pretty okay. The incisions don't hurt at all. I have one that's kind of got some fluid backed up on it, so it kind of looks like a unicorn trying to poke out of my belly. That's the only complaint I really have. I've been semi-active. I've taken my dog to the park twice. I've done things like go out across the tundra and get my laundry done and shopping and that sort of thing. So I'm not feeling bad at all, and I should actually work on getting more active. But anyway, I think that's the gist of it for the most part. I'm sure there's tons of stuff I'm forgetting, but hopefully I can maybe do a little bits and pieces more of information regarding the whole process, my trip to Mexico by myself, surgery by myself, like all of it. It's just been overwhelming and crazy, but I'm doing okay. I'm still alive, and I'm hoping that this keeps going in a positive direction. So all of you out there who are considering VSG or looking into VSG or just happen to know me and say hey, if you have any questions, let me know. And until next time, bye for now.